Hey everybody, and welcome to the bullshit party. And in this one, we're gonna be winning the new Lucky Will Podium vehicle together. As you can see, I'm gonna be showing you my controller from two different camera angles and explaining everything along the way. So by the end of the video, you're gonna be an expert at winning the Podium vehicle every time you spin the wheel. And for your convenience, as always, the video is gonna be divided into two parts. In the first part, I'll be explaining what we're gonna be doing later on. And the first thing is very obvious: have what's called a fresh wheel in front of you, and a fresh wheel looks like this with the clothing on the top and the car, two spaces left of this. The good news is that it's very easy to get a fresh wheel every time you log into GT Online. Just make sure to do so from the invite-only session from single player, like you see here. Second thing that's very important is for you to understand how we're going to be moving the left analog stick, aka how we're going to be spinning the wheel at a certain point. And for that, we are going to be using my 9 to 6 method, and I call it that because if you imagine a clock face like this one right here, this is the exact movement that we're going to be doing. So all the way to the left and then all the way down, following the curvature of the analog slot. And as you saw from the intro of the video, I'll be showing you my controller from two different camera angles, so don't worry if right now this clock face does not make a lot of sense for you. I promise you, in a couple of minutes it will. And speaking of things that just make sense, by far the easiest way to watch my videos and win the Podium vehicle by doing what I'm doing is just by syncing your game to my footage. And what that means is that before going up to spin the wheel, I will be showing you a countdown timer that looks something like this. And this countdown timer counts down to the last time I press confirm to go up to spin the wheel on this prompt. So in other words, you wait for me on this screen, regardless of how much time you spent in the casino prior. It can be 2 minutes or 30 minutes, it doesn't matter. Just wait for me on this screen, make sure to have a fresh wheel. We already covered what that is. And if you press confirm, which is A or X or E, regardless of what system you're playing on, because this works on everything, we're gonna be going into this spinning of the wheel animation together. And from that point on, you literally see what I'm doing in real time and you do it on your system. And it is just as simple as that. You just see what I'm doing and you mimic the exact timing and the exact movement. The speed and the timing are a little bit different every single week. That's why I also included this timer to show you exactly what timing I'm using. So do make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on next week's Podium car. And actually, speaking of the Podium car, let's go ahead and win it this time together. So this is gonna be the countdown timer that you want to use if you want to sync your game to my footage. So make sure to press X on the last prompt to go up to spin the wheel. And if you do so, we are going to be going into this spinning of the wheel animation together, and from that point on, as I said, 9 to 6, following the exact movement and the exact speed that I'm doing. And if you follow everything to the T, you are going to be landing on the Podium vehicle space just about now, in which case congratulations. But in the off chance that you mistimed something, maybe your finger slipped, maybe somebody distracted you, whatever the case is, before the wheel stops spinning, you can always force quit out of the game just by doing this for PlayStation 5, and it's pretty much the same on all other consoles. But if you followed everything to the T, you landed on the Podium vehicle space, you won it, congratulations. Just make sure to select the garage quickly, otherwise the game is gonna kick you off the wheel and you will be ineligible to claim your newly won Podium car, which, I'm sure you agree with me, is gonna suck. And that's gonna do it for this video. Please let me know if you were able to get the vehicle first try this week. Thanks so much for watching, like, subscribe, and I will catch you all in the next one.